everybody. This is Natasha Soul here, and you are listening to Brown Skin Conversations, brought to you by Sarcarians Media Group. Just putting a disclaimer out there. There will be some off-topic ranting, but it does go with the topic. I go full circle, Just got to give me a sec to get my thoughts out. And that's what I'm ultimately here to do, to be honest. And if you don't like it, there are so many other podcasts on Sarcarians that you could listen to. But this one right here, is for all my ADHD having millennials that, you got 5 stories going at once when you talk to somebody. You start with one story and you end off with another one. You be in the middle of one and then you go off to the next one because it just goes. It all meshes together, So, just thought I'd put that disclaimer out. But I hope everybody's week went well. This is coming out late, I know. Just a quick catch up on me. What did I do? There's always something going on, and I tend to overbook myself. Friday, I went to a concert. A live show. I went to go see Hiatus Coyote. Great group. Great live. It sounds almost like the album because they are playing their instruments. Chef's kiss all the way through. When I tell you, I was overjoyed. My heart was so happy. Legit happiness all over my body. For anybody that's watching on YouTube, sorry for me looking scruffy. I forgot to bring my brush. And the shorter my hair is, the more I need to brush it. So, I apologize. What did I do on Saturday? I don't think I did anything on Saturday. The week before that, though, I went to this amazing Black Girl Art Show. Spectacular Black Girl Art Show is in DC. Amazing artist, and it really inspired me to start back up with my art. So I will be painting stuff or finishing paintings. Sunday, I was on Sarcarians Sunday, where sometimes we do it's like a family game day, morning type of thing. Or sometimes we just do little conversation pieces. I was on there with my girl Leo, and who is an amazing person. She's definitely like auntie, big sis vibes all day. But she was my partner in that, and we would have won. We would have had a tie if I would have remembered that a baby frog is a tadpole. I did the hand motion and everything. I was like, that little squirmy thing. The first word that came up in my mind was guppy. I don't know. And then I went to go get my nose pierced. So in the last video, if you saw a little nose ring or whatever, that was a fake one. And I made the decision to get a real one, and I like it. I really like it. I like the fact that I have short hair and I just keep doing body modifications to everything going on. I'm getting more ear piercings sooner or later. Yeah, I'm living a type of dream, not the dream, but a type of dream. But enough of this update. Today's topic is self-sabotaging. Being best friends with self-sabotaging. And when I tell you I know what self-sabotaging is, like it's my best friend or something like that, it's so hard to stop when you start doing it, because you don't really see the big deal about it until, you know, something in your life comes up and you're like, I really want to do this thing. But then your self-sabotaging mind comes in and you procrastinate and you do all those things and you beat yourself down. And then like a year later, you're like, dang, I really could have worked on this if I didn't let these characteristics get in the way. So, yeah, we're going to get into that right after this.
Hey everybody, what's going on? This is your boy Pablo, aka the Pod Boss, CEO of Sarkarian's Media Group. We are a group of creatives who are changing the way media is done. You may not be able to say it, but you will hear what we have to say. And for all you non-comprehensive motherfuckers out there, there's only one thing else to say.
Everybody shut the fuck up. It's some podding going on. Sarkarians, baby.
I feel like this is going to be a short episode because I think that I can get right to the point with this. Of course, I got my notes. My bad. Of course, I have my notes on my phone. I would have had a notebook, but I can't find the notebook. And that is one of my sabotaging things that I do. If things aren't exactly how I think it should be set up before I do something, it won't get done. And that stopped me from doing a lot of things. So I'm almost 30, y'all. And getting this nose piercing on Sunday, not even gonna lie, really helped me see that there's no time like the present to just do what the hell you want to do. Get at what you want to get at. There's no time like the present. Am I gonna have this nose piercing in 5 years? I don't know, but it's what I wanted. It wasn't a spur of the moment thing. I've been thinking about this for like a good 2 months. That's why I wore the fake one, because I wanted it. I had to see what it looked like. Using a TikTok emoji is not enough. But with being a self-sabotaging human being, I realized that what I really needed to do was set boundaries with myself. Yes, with myself. Usually when you set boundaries, it is between you and someone else. I don't think people really think about setting boundaries with themselves. If I set a boundary with a friend and I'm just like, I don't really feel comfortable, I'm not the friend to go to the club. So I'm going to set that boundary early in a friendship. Like, Don't invite me to go to a club because that's not my thing. That's setting a boundary because I already know I'm going to be uncomfortable. Do I mind going to bars and stuff like that? Like a little more low key type stuff? I'm totally fine with going to a bar, but a club where everybody's shaking booty is too close, Not my forte. Not even gonna lie. I got a little bit of anxiety. I don't even go to the bar to get my own drinks. Do I pay for my own drinks? Yes. But do I go to get them? Like talk to the bartender and be like, hey, let me get a such as. No. No, I don't. It's having to speak up over top of the music and be like, hey, can I get an angry orchard? And they look at me and they already look at me weird because they're like, you're drinking cider. Well, why would you have it on the menu if see the rants? Anyway. But I would set a boundary with a friend like that. But to set boundaries with myself has helped me get past my self-sabotaging ways because it takes some time. I'm still dealing with it with this podcast, with trying to, I wouldn't say make a name for myself, but setting the standard for my brand in a sense. I've had to set boundaries with myself. Like, even to improve myself, I have to set boundaries. Like, hey, we're going to get off our phone at 10 o'clock so we can wake up at an appropriate time for work so I'm not going in there all grumpy. Or, hey, if we're going to be on Instagram or TikTok, we have to set a thingy. What is it? If you have an iPhone, you can set the little thing so that it can kick you off the app if you're on there over a certain amount of time. Yeah, I have one of those set. But if I'm going to be on these social media apps, I have to do what I need to do as well to make sure that I'm not just mindlessly scrolling, but I'm also promoting myself. I share a lot of things to my stories. I think about what I should post on my page a lot, probably a little bit too much, because then I end up not really posting anything and I'm just sharing things on my story, which I think more people look at my stories than they look at the post these days anyway. So, one of my biggest self-sabotaging tendencies is two of them. The first one is procrastination. I don't know when that started for me, to be honest, to think that, oh yeah, if I wait until the last minute, I deal with, I don't want to say a healthy dose, but a little bit above the regular deal spiel of anxiety. And that doesn't help. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help the next person. And even at the job that I have now, I had to deal with like realizing like, hey, waiting until the last minute to do this task is only going to make it worse. And yeah, it's just going through, I don't even want to say this as if I'm a child, but growing up and dealing with day-to-day life, you tend to realize that certain things are going to hurt you more than help you. Maybe in college, you felt like, oh yeah, if I wait until the last minute to write this, essay, I have the fresh ideas, everything can just go on the paper. That never helped me then either. That never helped me then. I had to write this essay for college, and I waited until the last minute to actually really start writing it, and nope. Even when I tried to start it early, it was just like, this is not what you want to do. Stop doing it. So I stopped. And then it got closer to the due date, and I was like, come on now. All right, now, hurry up and go. So, procrastination. And the other thing that, and the other top self-sabotaging characteristic that I have is really just being a perfectionist. Yeah. Being a perfectionist. Sometimes things can go great, but we are not perfect human beings. Things are not going to go as great as we think they will, as we think they should all the time. And that's okay. As long as I'm not half-assing. Because if I put my whole ass into doing something, best believe the outcome is going to be great. But if I'm half-assing, then that's when I can sit up here and be like, shoot, like, let me get my stuff together, because I wasn't even trying. And that's another self-sabotaging thing. If you want to do something, go for something, use your whole ass, not your half ass. Whole ass it, okay? Put your whole heart into it. Don't just do it lackadaisically. Don't just do it because you feel like you have to. If you don't have any type of passion or true like love for stuff when you do it, bruh, let that thing go. And that can be for anything in life, not just dreams and goals, but like friendships, relationships, jobs. If it's not fulfilling, if it's not giving you that this is great, or at least like I am content with this thing, let it go. At least if you're not feeling content with it more than 45% of the time. Especially if it has to do with other human beings. A job, if you go in there and the only day that you're happy is on Fridays, you need a new job. If it has to do with friendships and relationships, if throughout the month you feel as though the only time that y'all are good, I mean, it might stem from your job being shitty. So you have that. But if y'all not good or decent throughout the week, if you're not happy with your relationship, and not because of something petty like this man don't have a job right now and I have to step up until he finds a new one, that's not what I'm talking about. Because anything can happen. You could not have a job. And that goes for either side, man or woman, woman or woman, man or man, any relationship type. I'm talking about when you look back through the month and you're like, were my needs met in this relationship? Was my love language, given to me? Did we have communication, conversation? Did we work on things? And that's with a friendship too, because friends be arguing and then don't come to terms with whatever the heck be going on, and then people just be acting shady towards each other, and you just be like, why y'all even deal with each other? What is wrong with you? It's crazy. I don't know where I was going with that. Slipped my mind. I was talking about your whole ass, your whole heart. Unless it's not making you happy. Yes, friendships, things like that. Yes. So, yeah. If you feel like you're putting all this into something and not getting any type of positive feedback, and you know what you're doing is like quality, you might have to drop that thing. Project, person, anything. Dog, pet, stuff like that. I'm like dead serious. If you're out here trying to train a dog and the dog is not listening, find another way. Y'all can tell that this is definitely made during a weekday, because usually on the weekends I'm like vibing, and this, I don't know. But I wasn't going to keep self-sabotaging myself by pushing back the date of when this was going to come out. This is still quality content, okay? Because now you're thinking, wow, is there a project or thing that I've been wanting to do that I've been pushing back? Probably. Are the circumstances correct or right for me to be able to go about this thing that I want to do? More than likely. And if not, plan it out. Use this time where your circumstances aren't fitting to plan out what you want to do. It's nothing wrong with planning out for a little bit. Don't get stuck in the planning stage though. A lot of people get stuck there too. That's a little self-sabotage as well, because you're just continuously planning and you got the whole layout, the whole blueprint. You should do it. You should do the thing. So, yeah. Me and self-sabotage are no longer friends as of today. Should be as of when I posted the post for this episode, but as of today, I'm no longer friends with self-sabotage. I will not let self-sabotage, aka the person that I once was, stop me from getting to where I want to be in life. Even if through the course I see, oh, this isn't really going to work, I might have to change a little bit of direction. That's okay. Sometimes you miss an exit on the highway, and what you do? Get off the next one. Sometimes you miss a turn. What you do? Your GPS gonna redirect you, and you still gonna get to that destination. look at life that way. But yeah, self-sabotage. It's crazy. So with all this being said, I hope that you're not letting self-sabotage get in the way of you being a great individual. I hope that you're not letting self-sabotage I hope you're not letting self-sabotage get in the way of you following your dreams and accomplishing those goals. No matter what age, even though this is seen as adult content because I cuss a couple times, no matter what age you are, we all have dreams, and you should do what you have to do to get to them, as long as they don't hurt you or anybody else, because some people's dreams out here be wild. We know what type of world we live in, especially in America. If you're not in America, still do these things with discernment. Make sure they don't hurt you or anybody else. Okay? If you have a 9-to-5 and you go to that faithfully, approach your dreams like that. Approach your goals like that. Because I realized that I let nothing but my mental health stop me from going to work on a regular day-to-day basis. Like I said, unless it's my mental health and I need a mental health day, nothing stops me from going to work. Nothing should stop me from making sure that I accomplish my goals and my dreams. If I gotta set it up, usually it's easier because I'm slightly told what to do. But at the job that I have right now, nobody tells me what to do. I just know, I just go in there kind of knowing what the basis of it is. And that's how our goals and dreams are. We know what the basis of it is. I want to do X, Y, and Z. Now I need to plan. I need to figure out how to get to X, Y, and Z. Yeah. That's how we're going to go about this. By the next episode, I should be telling you about a plan. I'm not really big on telling people all of my goals because some people be preying on your downfall. And if you, I wouldn't say hate listening, but if you're like listening to this with like no intentions, with ill intentions, you need a new hobby. And I'm not saying that somebody is, because I really don't think that I have any haters. I'm the last person to hate on, because I mean, you shouldn't be hating on anybody, because everybody normal, imperfect human beings, all the same. Whatever. But I'm not saying that anybody is hating on me. What I'm saying is that some people do have ill intentions, and maybe not even on the surface level. Maybe they don't even really know, but they be nitpicking. I have been that person. I have nitpicked on people, and I be like, I did that? That's gross. Ew. Why am I judging people like that? And I was about to say something else. Like, sometimes people need to be judged. No, but sometimes people need a little bit of redirection. And if you want to help me redirect, or you have some advice for me, then tell me. Don't just keep it to yourself. I got an email. You can DM me at NatashaSoul_. You can email me at brownskinconvo@gmail.com. I'm all ears. Always. I might not take your advice, or I might not understand, but I allow myself to process the things that people tell me so that I'm not walking around thinking ill-mannered things, thinking that people are just trying to tell me things because they think that people are trying to tell me things because they're trying to mess up me, or they have ill intentions again. Boom. But no, yeah, for real. If you have any advice for me, or you would just like to tell me how good I'm doing, because I think everybody likes a little bit of words of affirmations, even if that's not your first or second love language. It's up there. You like being told that you're doing good. All right. So, my DMs are open to conversation. Hence the title of this podcast, Brown Skin Conversations. And if you're not brown skin and you DM me, that's fine. I just like to know that people are listening. All right. I know y'all out there. I'm friendly. So let me know what's up. And if you would like to be a guest on Brown Skin Conversations, also DM me on Instagram or email me. Also DM me or email me, because for the third season, yeah, wow, almost over. This is almost over. Crazy. For the third season, that's going to be a lot of guests. I'm trying to schedule everything now. After the 14th episode, I'm going to take another break. Not another short break, because my breaks tend to be long. Self-sabotage, and I really don't be knowing what I'm doing with my life. But yeah, catch me when you can. I'm here. Just another human being. Thank you for listening. Bye.